Hey guys, it's Darking back with another video, and today we'll be telling you guys what were the community reactions to all the anniversary EX. So if you guys don't know, I put out a post recently in which I told you guys to vote for your favorite EX character in One Piece Bounty Rush. Now, I did get the list. I didn't get that much responses. I think I got around like 21 or 22, I think. And that was more than enough for me to make this video because I didn't want to wait much longer and I really wanted to make this video as soon as possible. So we have the list with me and it's very surprising. You guys would not believe this in a million years. And we'll be going over the top 5 worst EX anniversary characters according to you guys and the top 5 best EX anniversary characters according to you guys as well. So I made a tier list and I thought it would make sense if you guys gave your own views on what you guys thought was the worst and best anniversary EX characters. Now, I will say this was a lot of fun because I did get to calculate and everything, and the things are going to blow your mind, guys. So without further ado, let's begin. On number 5th as the worst EX in the game, we have EX Olin. Now, I was very shocked to see that Olin only got 1 vote, which is surprising because, many people did get votes, except the people who didn't get any votes, which I will come to. So Olin, again, I do think she's not that much of a hype character. Maybe that's why people didn't vote for her. Overall, I think her kit was fine. It wasn't the best, but it was alright, I guess, during the time its release. So, yeah, I mean, people only gave it 1 vote, which, kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, I mean, I think Olin is a decent character, but you guys think she's one of the worst, and she's right here in the 5th worst characters released on an anniversary of this game. So, I think that was Olin, and we should move on to the next one, which is the 4th worst character that you guys think, which is surprisingly EX Kuzan. Kuzan got 0 votes, which is so surprising because I thought Kuzan was an amazing character. I thought people were hyped for Kuzan, or maybe people thought Kuzan was strong, or maybe people thought, Kuzan is their favorite EX. But no, Kuzan got 0 votes, guys. Come on, what are we doing here? I thought he's gonna get some love and appreciation. I thought he's not gonna be on the top 5 worst EX of all time. Do people really hate Kuzan that much? So him having 0 points does suck because every other EX got at least 1 or 2 points. So I was very disappointed to see Kuzan here because I think he's an amazing unit. But apparently to you guys, you guys have given Kuzan the 4th worst EX tag in the game. It is very sad, but there's nothing you can do about it. And now moving on to the next one, the 3rd worst EX that you guys think, which is Blue EX Big Mom with -2 points to her name. So EX Blue Big Mom got 2 negative points. She did have 1 positive, but people put her name in the negative category and she ended up getting, 2 people actually voted negatively towards EX Blue Big Mom. Now I can see the statement because I was playing the game during that time. I did feel like she was very overpowered, and she was very strong, guys. Believe me, she was very strong back in the days. Of course, now she's fallen off, but this list was based off, during their prime. How did you feel about them and everything? And I feel like people really hated EX Blue Big Mom, and those hate can be seen here. I do feel like her kit was very overpowered back in the day. But yeah, according to you guys, she's the 3rd worst EX ever released in this game during an anniversary. So, there's that. And now, moving on to the 2nd worst EX. Without a shadow of a doubt, nobody had expected this. I think most people wanted this as their number 1 pick. But it's EX Kizaru. Now, I don't even need to talk about this guy. And Kizaru, first of all, got a lot of plus points. A lot of people voted for Kizaru. And a lot of people voted for him to now win this. So, unfortunately, he ended up with -4 points. He originally had a positive of 12 points to his name, which got over brought down by the all the negativity people brought to this character. I mean, he truly does deserve it. He truly is one of the worst EX designed character in this game. He's definitely not fair. He definitely is the most unfun unit ever released in this game's history. And that goes to show, man, that EX Kizaru is the second worst EX in this game. But now you might be wondering, who's the number one worst EX? Because I 100% know that you guys thought it was gonna be EX Kizaru. But no, people actually gave it to EX Yamato. Now you might be asking, Yamato wasn't even on the list. How did she get the number one spot? Well, apparently 3 people wrote her name in the worst, like the character you want to give negative points to as an EX. She has -6 points to her name, which is very, very surprising. I know why people hate this unit. I think she was a normal unit, like normal EX unit. I think she was fine. She was just here for the simps and everything. So I was kind of shocked seeing this from you guys. So apparently EX Yamato, the Red Runner Yamato, is the worst EX in the game according to you guys, with -6 points, which is so crazy to think about. So these were the worst 5 EX characters in the game, and now we will be talking about the best 5 EX in the game that you guys think were balanced, were good, were hype, and overall they were good for the game. So without further ado, let's go on with the top 5 EX characters in the game. Number 5, we have EX Rob Lucci. Now I do agree with this pick. Rob Lucci was one of the best characters, best EXs I've ever played. He's so fun, he's so good, he's so versatile. Of course, unfortunately nowadays, you don't see many good Rob Lucci players, because all they would do is go in their awakened form thinking they can do anything to Blackbeard or any other character. Instead of capturing treasures, they would rather fight 1v1s, which kind of do suck, because you're a runner. Originally, your main goal should be capturing and then fighting off people so that you can capture the flags. So I do feel like in that sense, Rob Lucci gets hated on, but I think he's an absolutely amazing unit, so I can see why people love him. Rob Lucci actually got 15 points to his name, which is an amazing achievement for him. The one character behind him was actually Garp. Garp was on number 6 with 14 points. Sadly, he couldn't make the list, which I think he could have made it easily, because Garp is an amazing unit as well. But Rob Lucci just overpowered him, surprisingly, And I totally agree with this pick. So yeah, that was number 5, Rob Lucci. And let's move on to the number 4 pick, which is very interesting. And it is Gear 5 V1 Luffy with 16 points to his name. People voted for him. People loved this unit, and I can truly understand why. He is the most fun unit in this game's history. He can go any class he wants. He can counter. He has multiple skills, and overall he's one of the most fun units to ever use in Bounty Rush. So I'm glad you guys gave Luffy the number 4th spot, because I think he truly deserves it. He's an amazing unit. I wish I had him in my account. Even though he's not good right now, during his prime he was the best unit in the game, and he's literally the definition of freedom in One Piece Bounty Rush. Being able to freely do anything he wants, I think he is one of the most fun units. So yeah, that was rank 4th most voted with 16 points, Gear 5 Luffy. And now moving on to the number 3rd spot, we actually have the King of the Pirates, Goldie Roger, with 20 points to his name. People love Goldie Roger. He got a lot of points in the love section, where you guys had to name an EX character that deserves love, and he got a lot of love from that points alone. With 20 points to his name, EX Roger is a very fun unit. He's still amazing till this day. I don't know how, but overall I can see why people love this unit. He is so strong, and you can feel it in his skills, in his attacks, and just, he has that aura with him. And I think even though in the beginning when he released, he was very toxic, but I think with time he aged like fine wine. And I love that about Roger. I think Roger aged fantastically. I think he's an amazing character. He's a little bit overglazed, I will say that, but despite that, I can see why Roger is the third pick for the most voted characters from our community. Now, moving on to the second pick, second most voted character. It's actually gonna surprise you guys, because it's none other than EX Blue Shanks. Now, EX Blue Shanks actually got 24 points to his name, which surprisingly, I can see why. He was the second EX release. People had fun with him. He lasted a long time in the meta. People now still also use him against Blackbeard. This is a good counter to him, maybe. I don't know about that. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you guys, this community voting was done on Discord and YouTube. So this is a combined voting of the whole video. So just letting you guys know that. And Blue Shanks, I can see why he's on number 2 spot. I really like Blue Shanks. I wish I had him on this account as well. And yeah, he's apparently people's second most voted character in the game's history. Now, the number 1 spot might actually not shock you that much, because you might be wondering who could be the number 1 EX in the game, which people think is the best EX in the game. Well, up to no one's surprise, it's actually gonna be EX Blackbeard version 2. Now, I can see why people love him. It's because of recent bias. I can see why he's right here. But I think overall, he is a squishy unit with a lot of damage. He's like a glass cannon unit. And I can see why people like him, because he dies quickly, but he does so much as an attacker. It's unbelievable. And I think because of that, he has received 33 points to his name. A lot of love was given to Blackbeard. And I can finally, not even finally, I can agree why he got this much love to him. So that was the list, man. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man, because we're this close to reaching 500 subs. Yeah, man. As for my next video, I'm gonna make a video on the guy who received 0 votes. And I'm gonna show you guys that he is not someone who deserves 0 votes. He's someone who deserves more justice to his name. And Blackbeard as our best EX anniversary unit and Yamato as our worst. I'll end this video by saying thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for the voting and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.